Let's take a look at 3 ways to turn your 401k into a business. A lot of people in the finance space are interested in entrepreneurship, but at the same time, a lot of people are just really working their 9 to 5s. And if they're smart, they're consistently investing in their future in either a Roth IRA or a 401k of some kind. Are you aware that it's possible to turn that 401k into a business that you can then use to fund your dreams? Let's take a look at that in this video. There are really 3 ways that it can be done. Each of them have their own pluses and their own minuses. Start with the first one. Rollover as business startups, or ROBS. ROBS plans allow you to invest funds from your 401k into your new business without paying early withdrawal penalties or taxes. This process involves rolling over your retirement funds into a new 401k, at which point you use the funds to buy shares in your company. The obvious upside of using this methodology is that it provides access to all of your funds, tax and penalty free, with the downside being all the stipulations and rules and regulations that you need to follow. For example, the retirement accounts that are eligible. Not all retirement accounts are eligible for ROBSs. Typically, funds from pre-tax retirement accounts like 401ks or traditional IRAs are eligible. Another regulation that you need to follow is you need to establish a C corporation. The reason for this is that ROBs cannot be used with other business structures like LLCs or S corporations. And that's because ROBs, they require the retirement funds to purchase stock in the company. And only C corporations can issue the necessary type of stock. So kind of complex. In addition to that, you need to create a new 401k plan. Your new C corporation must sponsor a qualified 401k plan. Your old retirement funds will be rolled into this new 401k, which then purchases stocks in the C corporation. Another regulation and rule that you must follow is that the business must be active and operating. Now, the business financed through ROBs must be an active operating company. Passive income businesses like some real estate investments don't qualify. There is also the fair market value regulation. The stock purchases must be done at a fair market value. This means that the transactions must reflect the true economic value of the business. So no funny business with overvaluing or undervaluing your business or company. Another rule is you want to avoid prohibited transactions. Prohibited transactions, such as providing immediate personal financial benefits to yourself or disqualified persons like your family, need to be avoided at all costs, especially and particularly using your business assets for personal use. In addition to all that, you need to maintain ongoing compliance. You see, your business must maintain compliance with corporate and 401k plan requirements. This includes keeping diligent records, filing appropriate IRS forms, and providing annual reports. And if your business has employees other than yourself, they must be offered the opportunity to participate in the new 401k plan under similar terms. And if the business or the 401k plan is terminated, there are specific winding down processes that must be followed, including distributing assets or rolling them over into another qualified retirement plan. Another downside with ROBSs is that they are closely scrutinized by the IRS and the Department of Labor, so non-compliance can lead to severe penalties, including taxes and interest. But that's not the only way to use your 401k to fund your dreams. You could borrow from it as well. Some 401k plans allow for loans, and you can borrow from your 401k and use the loan to fund your business, keeping in mind there are limits to how much you can borrow, and there are rules about repayment that you must follow to avoid penalties. The current limitation on borrowing from your 401k are about 50% of your vested retirement savings, with a cap of $50,000. Now, the upside to this method is that you essentially become a bank and you then lend to yourself. The downside is that you have to pay yourself and potentially your 401k custodian, which could be your employer, back, particularly and especially if you leave the company for any reason. Now, another way to use your 401k to fund your dreams is to have partial withdrawals from your 401k. If you're of the appropriate age, 59 and a half, you can start making withdrawal from your 401k without the usual early withdrawal penalties. You can then use these funds to invest in your business. Now, you need to remember that these withdrawals can affect your retirement savings and are subject to income tax. And a lot of strategies for maximizing the value of your 401k are to take out the income in such a way as you minimize the tax hit that you would take. If you need more money than is allowed to be pulled out, according to these philosophies, you could get penalized a large amount. One way you do not want to fund your dreams using your 401k is to simply cash it out. Saving and investing is very much like a snowball rolling downhill, or starting up a flywheel. The true power and magic happens when you start gaining momentum. The more you accumulate in your 401k, the more and faster it grows. So if you take your 401k and cash it out, not only do you get penalized and you get the taxes and the fees, the opportunity cost of keeping that flywheel going is lost, and maintaining momentum is key for lots of economic phenomena, including compound interest. I have a video on that topic that you should check out, and it should be popping up on the screen right now. So like, subscribe, click the notification bell. I'm Derek West, this is Finance Squared, and remember that a goal without a plan is a wish, a goal with a plan and no action is a wish list. I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.